I am Marcus Ramtal with Next Action Associates. Now, sometimes when I'm delivering in-house GTD seminars, I am met with a higher than average amount of healthy skepticism about the work that we do. There I stand, yet another person promising to make their work life better by introducing a new way of working that's been bought into by some senior leader or human resources manager. Digging a little deeper, a common source of that skepticism comes from the introduction of collaborative software tools that haven't quite worked in the organisation. Think Microsoft Teams, Slack, Trello, to name but a few. And if the sound of any of those has made you wince, maybe you can relate to some of the feelings that these participants have had. Which is a shame, because these productivity tools are usually purchased by well-meaning people within the organisation trying to make work-life better for everybody involved. After all, a number of these tools can act as a great resource for reference, for tracking projects and next actions, and fostering greater collaboration and communication within a team. Usually the source of these negative emotions come from how the tool is used rather than the tool itself, with people feeling like they've been forced into using a tool and ending up feeling like they're working for the software rather than the software working for them. In their latest book, Team, Getting Things Done with Others, David Allen and Ed Lamont include an appendix specifically talking about how to get the best out of collaborative software tools. Drawing heavily on the work of our own Robert Peake and Monica Dana, I'm going to share just 3 things that you might want to consider to make groupware really work for you and your team. Decide how you're going to use these tools to communicate. I'm starting here because I often find this is the biggest pain point with clients. Before the introduction of the new tool, the only real communication method was email, and a lot of people struggled to tame or maintain control of even that. Now there's a constant flurry of bings and dings, alerting co-workers to instant messages, calls direct to their laptops, and even files being uploaded to the shared groupware. So I encourage you to get clear on what channels will you use for what communication. And remember, you don't need to use all of them. And also, with those channels, what are the expected response times across the team for using those channels as well? Don't just discuss it, but document it and share it with the team as well, so that everybody is on the same page on how to use those communication tools. Decide how to store and label reference material. Any organisation is going to have a large amount of reference material that it needs to refer to at any point in the future. So you need to be clear on how you're going to label that so you can store it so that other people can find it. Our general rule about reference material is, can you file it quickly and can you find it quickly? And in a group scenario, you need to be clear about what the protocols are for doing that. Setting this standard can save untold amount of time for members of the team trying to find important information. Finally, and probably most importantly, decide, is this the right tool for the job? And I don't mean declare bankruptcy, delete everything and invest in a new tool, but rather consider what you actually want to use the tool for, and resist the urge to use every possible function of the tool simply because it exists. After all, just because you can, do you really need to use the chat function of your software as a team? Or will email communication and regular meetings suffice for the way that your team currently communicates? Likewise, do you need or want to use the software to track and assign projects and actions across the team? Or are you simply generating more work for the team who now have to track and report in more than one place? That's just 3 things to consider when using collaborative software in your team. If you'd like to know more about working better as a team and using collaborative software to make your life easier, do check out Team, Getting Things Done with Others by Ed Lamont and David Allen, and follow us here at Next Action Associates for more healthy, high performance tips.